Hi guys, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you did well on your spelling quiz if you've already taken it. If you haven't, don't forget to take that today. And let's look at list 24. For next week, I have already attached for you the vocabulary words and definitions, the slides for the vocabulary for list 24. But the spelling words, I've also attached the list of spelling words for you as well, so you can study those. I'm just going to read through them very quickly so you know what each of the words are, okay? Appreciate, aspiration, bedazzle. If you bedazzle someone or something, that means you really impress them. Capitalism, countries, disgust, entertain, exhilaration. Don't forget that H in exhilaration. Fourth, listener, opportunity, oscillate. Oscillate means kind of to move back and forth, like you can buy an oscillating fan. Those are those fans that they kind of move back and forth, okay? Parsimonious. If someone is parsimonious, that means they're very stingy, very frugal with their money. Politician, portrayed, rebellious, scarcely, suddenness. Notice that word suddenness. You have double D's, double N's, and double S's, okay? Toward, and number 20, a yeoman is how you say that word, yeoman. Yeoman is a Navy officer who works as a clerk, if you're wondering what that is. So those are your words, spelling words for next week. Make sure you study those and the attached vocabulary slides where I have the words there for you as well. Okay, let's get into our grammar for today. So if you'll take your grammar book and open up to page 302, we're going to talk about using parallel structure when you have conjunctions. Okay, so when you're using your correlative conjunctions like either or, neither nor, both and, not only but also, the elements that those conjunctions are joining, they need to be parallel or in the same form. If you look at your example in your book, this ticket permits you to sit either on the main floor or you may sit in the balcony. Do you see how we're not parallel? It's not joining parallel things there. We have either on the main floor, which is a prepositional phrase, or, and then you have you may sit in the balcony, which is a clause. So we want them to both be the same so that they're parallel. So this ticket permits you to sit either on the main floor or in the balcony. Now they're parallel. They're both prepositional phrases, okay? Rule number 2, whenever you have one of those correlative conjunctions again, each one of them should be placed immediately before the element that is parallel. Okay, don't place them far away from the things that they're joining. Place them close to the things that they are joining. Look at your example there. By flying nonstop over the Atlantic Ocean, Lindbergh not only won a $25,000 prize, but also the respect and admiration of the world. Now, at first you might read that and say, what's wrong with it? Well, let's look. Look at the correct way. By flying nonstop over the Atlantic Ocean, Lindbergh won not only a $25,000 prize, but also the respect. So not only and but also are joining the objects, right? The direct objects. So they need to come right before those elements. Don't put it before the verb. Okay? So that's what we're talking about there. You can either hang the painting here by the window or there over the piano. No, you can hang the painting either here by the window or over there by the piano. So put those conjunctions right next to those elements that they're joining. Okay, does that make sense? Let's try it. Exercise A. Number 1. Our feisty cat neither likes strangers nor is she fond of my playful cousins. We have a parallel problem there. All you need to do is cross out a couple of words. What words do you think you need to cross out? Well, I hope that you said that you would cross out, is she fond of? Right? So it should just say, our feisty cat neither likes strangers nor my playful cousins. That's it. Number 2, what do we need to cross out? The term hammerhead may be applied either to a shark or sometimes it may be applied to an African bird. All right, what do we need to cross out? I hope that you crossed out. Sometimes it may be applied. I hope you cross that out, right? So it should say the term hammerhead may be applied either to a shark or to an African bird. That's it. Okay. All right, exercise B. Now you are correcting the misplaced correlative conjunctions. You don't have to rewrite the sentence. Just circle the conjunction and draw an arrow to where it should go. All right. So number 1, Jordan can both play the trumpet and the French horn. So both is in the wrong place. Where should it be? Okay, I hope what you did was Jordan can play both the trumpet and the French horn. Okay. Number 2, the word Scarlet Pimpernel not only name a flower, but also a novel. Okay, where should you move your conjunction? What did you do? You should say the word Scarlet Pimpernel name not only a flower, but also a novel. Number 3, candles are either made from animal suet or from wax. Where do you need to move either? In the wrong place. What should you say? Candles are made either from animal suet or from wax. And number 4, our chess club meetings both provide relaxing times and challenging moments. Where do I need to move both? What did you do? I hope you said our chess club meetings provide both relaxing times and challenging moments. Okay, how'd you do on that? I hope you did okay. Let's look at the next page. Recognizing interjections. An interjection word is a word that shows strong emotion, an exclamatory word. It doesn't have any grammatical function in this sentence. It's not acting like an adjective or adverb or noun or anything. It's just there to show sudden or strong emotion or feeling. Many times it's used with an exclamation point coming after it, like, ouch, that burner is really hot, or wow, I couldn't believe he could memorize all that. Okay, but there are times when you're not quite so intense with your emotion that you would just use a comma after it. If you were to say something that isn't quite as strong, like, my, I hope he is able to make it to our house tonight, or something that's just not as strong. Then you can use a comma, but a lot of times we use an exclamation point. Now, let's look at the review exercise down there and see if you can fill in these blanks. Now that we have learned all 8 parts of speech, let's see how you do. Number 1, blank is a word that takes the place of a noun. What takes the place of a noun? I hope you wrote pronoun in there. Number 2, blank is a word that modifies a noun or a, I hope you wrote pronoun there. What are you writing in the first blank? What describes or modifies a noun or a pronoun? I hope you wrote adjective. All right. Number 3, a blank is a word that joins words, phrases, or clauses. Good. And we just learned about these. What do we call a word that joins words, phrases, or clauses? That is called a conjunction. Good job. All right. Number 4, a word that modifies a verb, adjective, or adverb. What do we call those? Adverb. Good. Number 5, a blank is a word that shows action, links another word to the subject, helps another verb, or merely indicates existence. I hope everybody gets this one. What do you put in the first blank? Verb, right? Number 6, a word that is not grammatically related to other words in a sentence. We just talked about it. It's at the top of your page. Interjection, right? And number 7, a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea is called a noun. Good job. And number 8, a word that shows how a noun or a pronoun is related to another word in the sentence. What words show relationships? The only one we haven't used yet? Preposition. Good, preposition. All right, turn your page. Let's review prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. So, exercise A. You are identifying the italicized word in the sentence. All right, are you ready? You're going to tell me whether it's a preposition, a conjunction, or an interjection. Okay, so number 1, oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. Oh is interjection. Good. Unto is preposition, and for he is good. Now be careful. For can be sometimes a conjunction. Remember, and, but, or, nor, for, yet. Sometimes a preposition. Okay, it's a conjunction if it's joining a word or phrase or clause to another one. It's a preposition if it has an object like for the Lord, for the test. Okay, so let's look at it. For he is good. What is this joining? It's joining a clause. So in this case, for is a conjunction. Number 2, holiness is not the way to Christ. To is a preposition, but Christ is the way to holiness. Now, but is another one of those words that can be a preposition or a conjunction. We have to see what it's doing. What is it doing? It's joining the clause, Christ is the way to holiness. So it is a conjunction in this one. To holiness, to is a preposition, right? Unless to is with a verb, then it is an infinitive. All right, number 3, alas. What is that? Interjection. And conjunction. Did my Savior bleed? And conjunction again. Good. Number 4, new ideas can be good or bad, or is a conjunction, just the same as old ones. This is a little bit trickier. As. What did you put? We put conjunction because that's one of our subordinating conjunctions. Remember the kind that introduce adverb clauses? That's one of them. All right, number 5, as he thinketh in his heart. There it is again, as. So I hope you put conjunction in prep. Number 6, a strong and faithful pulpit. Conjunction is no mean safeguard of a nation's life. Prep. Number 7, of mortal justice. What is of? Preposition. If thou scorn the rod. What is if? Do you remember? What did you put? Hope you put conjunction because that's one of our subordinating conjunctions. Believe and conjunction. Thou art judged of preposition. Good. Number 8, aim at perfection. At preposition. In everything. Preposition there. Good. Though. What is though? I hope you put conjunction. It's in our list of subordinating conjunctions. In preposition. Good. Number 9, I am poor and needy. Conjunction. Yet. And, but, or, nor, for, yet. Conjunction. The Lord thinketh upon. Preposition. And number 10, he is in. Preposition. The way of. Preposition again. And life that keepeth instruction. But he that refuseth reproof erreth. But there's a conjunction. Good job. All right. Exercise B. Make any changes necessary with problems here with either prepositions or conjunctions. So number 1, your savings will not amount up to much without it earns an interest in a bank. 2 problems. What are they? Did you cross out up? I hope so. And without should be unless. Good. Number 2, being as Amber came home early, she went in the den and started her homework, finishing everything except one assignment. 3 problems. Did you find them all? First one, being as should be since. Good. Second one, in should be into. Third one, except is the wrong spelling. It should be EXCEPT, right? Number 3, please be inside of the classroom and into your seat when roll call is taken. 2 problems. Number 1, cross out of. We don't say inside of. We don't want 2 prepositions. Just say inside the classroom. And the other one should be in your seat, not into your seat. Number 4, there's little difference in height among Paul, Ethan, and Andy. What are we going to do? Okay, I hope you changed among to between, even though it's more than 2. But remember our exception to the rule, if you can compare just 2 at a time, right? So between. Number 5, the man graciously accepted the award for community service. 1 problem, the wrong accepted, right? You need ACC. Number 6, a philanthropist is where someone donates time, money, or property to the needy. What's wrong there? Remember, we don't say is where someone when we're defining something, right? So a philanthropist, I'm having a hard time with that word today. A philanthropist is one who donates time, money, right? Number 7, be sure and take another pair of shoes beside your sandals. Do we say be sure and? What do we say? Be sure to take another pair of shoes besides, meaning in addition to your sandals. Number 8, what is wrong with it? 1 thing. Do you see it? I hope you crossed out where and you wrote that. Number 9, What do you see? What is wrong with number 9? I hope you cross out of. We don't say I should have. We say I should have. What's the other problem? Okay, I hope you cross out either at or about because we don't use both. Okay. Number 10, a minikin is when someone or something is very small or delicate. What's the problem? Cross out when and cross out the second is. So we're just saying a minikin is someone or something very small or delicate. Number 11, what's the problem? Cross out at, right? We don't say where is this at. We just say where are my snow boots? And there's another problem. What is it? You see it? Good. It looks as if it is going to keep snowing, not like it is going to keep snowing. All right. And the last one, number 12, what'd you cross out? Hopefully you crossed out of both of them, right? If I had known about your illness, I would have visited you sooner, not would have. Okay. How did you do? I hope you did well. All right. And that's all we're going to do for grammar for today. And I will see you later.